originated abroad in Europe, and also Pascal, the CEO, spent about 20 years in the US doing some work, with the government. He was also involved in some music documentaries in New York. Yeah. So we actually got aligned, by the music. And music is a universal language.
And why the venture into SA? I know that you've signed Zuri Acts. What would you say is your criteria in terms of signing new artists?
Yes, I think right now investors, if I may put it that way, yes, investors is the correct word. Investors are looking at investing into Africa right now.
Yes,
because our heritage is rich, and we are gift. It's God's gift. That we are super talented, and that it actually got recognized, by people from abroad. Hence, the A Talent decided that, hey, let's also go be part of history and actually go scout some talent and actually uplift, empower, artists in the African continent. As I always mention, and this is public knowledge, we're all aware in this room as well, that the Beyoncés, when they want to actually learn some new dances, they come to Africa.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The Rihannas, So that means that there's something special about our craft that God gave us, So hence, the Air Talent decided that, hey, let's also, go to Africa and actually invest, and specifically Johannesburg.
And what is your approach in terms of negotiating deals and contracts for artists?
All right, I like that. Sorry. Yeah, Amanzi.
We need water. Okay, we gotta take a pause. We need water.
Yeah. Okay, please ask that again.
What is your approach in terms of negotiating deals or contracts for artists?
Okay, I like that. So there's different contracts, for different, artists. For instance, at 38, there's an entire record deal that we actually, offer, where an artist, is signed, which is, that means that if we offer an entire record deal or record contract, we'll offer you, there will be PR, there will be publishing, distribution, promotions, and in-house. In-house means, internal, management. That's an entire record deal. And then there's also confidential things I can't mention. So, and then two, hence I'm saying, there's different, contracts, for different artists based on what they want or what they're looking for. And then two, there's also a contract that we offer, which is for distribution. If, for instance, I'm an independent artist, I'm doing my own thing, I signed myself to my company, I can still actually approach 38 and say, hey, 38, I'm looking for a distribution deal. So we offer that as well. Hence, I'm saying, there's different contracts for different people.
Okay, so that's your approach.
That's correct.
Yeah. And how would you say you stay ahead of the curve in terms of marketing and promoting your artists? Because it's okay to be signed by the A Talent, but how do you get them out? So how do you stay ahead as the company to make sure that the artists that you work with are actually ahead, their music is all over in terms of distribution? Yeah.
Okay. So with 38, just like a professional, properly ran company, we are a well-oiled machine. Well-oiled machine. So meaning every department is actually, stable. It's able to deliver what's expected from it. So it's not a challenge for us. So we stay ahead by actually making sure that, this well-oiled machine actually provides all the necessary tools, for the artists, so that, we are ahead. I'll put it that way.
Okay, and talking about tools, what do you think are the biggest social media trends that have affected how you deliver music?
Social media trends.
The streaming especially.
Affected.
Yeah.
Okay, with streaming is tricky actually. Streaming is tricky because we are all in the industry,
Well, it's not a social media trend, but it's a music trend. With all these new musical trends, how do you guys stay afloat in terms of delivering the music?
In terms of delivering the music, I think one is their own unique way of actually, approaching, a scenario or a certain market. I would say with us, look, if you put resources into something, there's nothing that can actually stop you from accomplishing what you want to accomplish. Yes. So we put resources into literally everything and actually achieve, whatever that we want to achieve. So I would say there's nothing that's actually standing on our way. Nothing is affecting us, if I may put it that way.
38 Talent Music Regional Executive. What's the title actually? Because it keeps on getting
Regional Manager.
Regional Manager,
Yeah.
yes, but also Music Executive.
That's correct. I get it. In a company.
Let's get it right. Yes.
Yeah.
I can remember. It was
I'll make an example.
Yeah.
Pascal is a CEO. He's an executive as well.
So you
So
are
there's a
executives.
board. Yes, there's a board. So the board are executives, and then there's titles. You know,
The
yeah.
title is Regional Manager.
That's
South
correct.
Africa.
Yes,
All right. In studio we have the Regional Manager, who's also an executive. I like to say the executive part because it puts you on executive slate. You know what I'm saying? His name is Thembela Nzuzo, all the way from Utah, right? We're from the same hometown as far as I believe.
Queenstown.
But in Tata,
Okay. No, Umtata. I have friends there.
okay.
Umtata.
It's fine. You from Tata? Let's keep it
Okay,
there.
Queenstown and Kofi Baba. Actually, I need
All
to
right,
give a shout out to Kofi
Yeah,
Baba.
shout out to Kofi Baba. Whoa.
Yeah, shout out to Queenstown as well.
Okay, cool. All right.
Tata too.
Yeah, shout outs to all of those places. All right, and I'm telling you, why not? All right, in studio, I have the regional manager in South Africa for 38 Talent, a management company that caters to artists. And one of their signees is Reacts. They also have studios in Midrand where the Twizer Show, the famous podcast, is actually shot at. So if you're an artist, you need space to shoot your shots, you know, do the right thing. But okay, we're not here to promote you guys. By the way, they're doing an ad with us, so shout outs to us. All right, we're going to play you some music because we're celebrating love. We shall be back with more music. You actually nurture, you actually create a platform for artists to come and, you know, be nurtured in a business sense of it. What would you say is a success story, or who is a success artist that you've worked with so far?
A success artist that we worked with so far. I believe that all artists, you know, that we actually, for 0x, that's our success story.
Yes.
Yeah, that's our success story. And they're still going to, actually soon we're going to announce, you know, new artists, you know, that we are signing in the record label.
I had actually decided Kendrick Lamar, by the way.
That's a success story. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, all artists, you know, are available to us, and they're all success stories. That's my answer. Yeah.
All right. And what would you say are some of the biggest challenges that face the music industry today, and how do you guys stay above all these challenges?
I think what's lacking in the industry is enough, you know, companies like 38.
Yes.
That is lacking in the industry, more especially in South Africa, in the African continent actually. Hence, some artists migrate, you know, to overseas, you know, to greener pastures, you know, abroad, because there's more than enough, you know, companies or stables or labels there to actually offer them, you know, deals to actually pursue their dreams, as opposed to, you know, the African continent, you know. For instance, I don't think there's more than 5 record labels, established mainstream record labels, you know, in the country right now. And so I'm saying, so we are lacking that. So I don't know, well, government can't be a stable, however, they can actually, you know, empower, you know, companies that are interested in becoming record labels or distributors or publishers, you know, so that there's actually enough rooms, you know, for all artists, you know.
I like that. And
Yeah.
how do you think that they can better empower these artists?
They can better empower by resources.
Okay.
Resources is, well, money is, you know, that's resources.
The main resource.
That's the main resource.
Yes.
You understand? And then you can actually convert that into so many things. Yeah, like empowerment is funding.
So
We
as
can't lie about that.
As a
Yeah.
regional manager, how do you balance your creative aspect of life and your business in terms of delivering for your role at the 38 Talent? How do you balance the two, the creative in you and the business side of you? How do you balance the two?
All right. The creative is who I am,
Yes.
actually. The creative, you know, part, you know, of me is actually who I am. And I must say, I'm one of those people that actually say, you know, music saved my life.
Yes.
And I utilize music, you know, or the creative space, you know, or mindset for so many reasons. Because it's therapeutic, you know, it's good for my mental health as well. If I would say we are fortunate as creative people to be, you know, in the space, you know, of being, you know, creatives, because maybe we wouldn't be alive, you know, but we utilize it in so many ways that, you know, it's therapeutic to our souls, you know.
Yes.
So it assists us, so it helps us, you know, with our mental health.
One good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain.
Feel no
One
pain.
great Bob Marley once said, all right, it is 30 minutes past 2 o'clock. You are still live You're still tuned into the medley of words, songs, and everything that matters right here on One Africa Radio, baby. If you want to be part of this conversation, please feel free to WhatsApp us on 078-934-9311. My name is Aviwe, and in studio we are chilling with the great, passionate, /creative, multi-talented music executive / regional manager for 38 Talent Management. So when I come to you as an artist, I need help. Take me through the steps, and then no uniform now. What do you guys do for me?
Okay, when you approach me as an artist,
yes.
Okay, the first step when you approach me as an artist is I will refer you to our channels.
Okay.
As I've mentioned at the beginning of the show, that 38 is a well-oiled machine. It's a company that's there, that's stable. There's nothing that's missing there.
And short.
Yes, a short. So I'll refer you to. That's what we actually do. Literally right now, I'll refer you to our website. We have different teams that are doing different things, that have different tasks or duties. So I'll refer you to our website based on what you're looking for. There's also 38talent.com contact. There's also 38talent.com, auditions. There's also 38talent.com podcasts, 38talent.com studios, So I'll refer you to based on what you want. Yeah. However, everything is there on our website.
So let's break it down
to
someone who's just listening now. So I'm seeking distribution. I'm seeking someone to represent my creative career as an artist.
Yeah.
How do you best nurture me as an artist? Without taking me to the channels. You can answer it. I'll go to the channels later, but you must attract me so much that I'm like, wow, I want to check these channels that he's talking about.
Okay. With that, it will depend on the product that you bring to us. Yes, it depends on the product that you bring to us. Because remember, publishing, you mentioned publishing, right? I'll be like, books get published. You understand? It's not just music that gets published.
For sure.
Yeah. So we'll definitely nurture you based on what you came for. Yeah, based on what you came for.
Okay.
Yes, and
So
then provide you with all the necessary tools.
Right.
Yes.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to venture
The business side.
Yeah. How can they actually decide?
Okay. Preparation is key to everything in life.
Yes.
Preparation is key to everything in life. So someone would like to venture into the music business side of things is to shadow someone. Mentors or role models are vital in life in general. Shadow someone who will coach you. Obviously, that's someone who has expertise. Will coach you. Okay, these are the steps. So that is preparation. So that eventually, when you're equipped enough, you'll be able to actually establish something on your own or get something off the ground on your own. Yeah. So shadow someone, and learn from them. For instance, if I'd like to do radio, I'll have to shadow an AV. You understand? Then AV would say, "Hey, Thames, go to that community radio station there. Start there small. Whether you are producing a show, eventually you'll be in front if you'd actually like to host a show." So that's my honest, advice.
And what's some of interesting projects that the A Talent is currently doing, right?
All right.
We can have this vast hype, because we are interested. We want to check it out. So please tell us more.
Okay, exciting things. So the A Talent we are currently facilitating a music contest where the winner, will actually win a record deal. That's something great, exciting.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a full-on record deal.
Yeah.
So we are currently, coordinating, the music contest or competition. So what people need to do, they need to go to our website and submit their material. Artists, actually, because we're talking music here, they need to go to our website, and once they get to our website, there's a button for auditions. They get into that, and then they upload their material, and then what's going to happen is we have that on our database. We'll have an actual show where all these artists that are selected, because obviously you can't have 1,000 people performing or 100 people, so there will be a criteria for selecting those people that will perform at the show, and actually eventually we'll have a winner that will take the record label. So they must just go to our website, go to the auditions button and submit their music. Yes, that's correct. And then 2, 38 Talent is also working on something else, that is actually very, inspiring and exciting. A school tour. We're working on that. We're going to do a school tour, and we're starting in the Gauteng region. Yeah. So we're in preparation with that. We're excited, to actually go and engage, interact with the students across the country. Yeah. So it's actually a giving back initiative as well, and also as well to emphasize to the kids that it's okay, stay at school, and also, you know, as a hobby, you can also pursue your art form, you know, things, you know. So we'll encourage them to actually do that as well, you know, because we actually want them to actually see that they can actually make a living, you know, from their craft as well, you know. So we've got that tour, you know, that's gonna happen as well quite soon. And then 3, we're launching a brand new 38 Talent podcast. Yes, as well at 38G Studios, which is our studios that is actually already up and running as well. And then as well, we are partnering with podcasters. Right. So there's also that room as well. If you've got a podcast, you'd actually like to partner with us, we can sit down and see how we can partner.
Okay.
Yeah. And then another thing is that we also have a WhatsApp channel that people can actually, you know, follow or get into, where they get the latest.
WhatsApp channel.
WhatsApp channel. 38talent.com.
Yes,
correct. So there's actually a WhatsApp channel that obviously they are the first people that get the privilege of hearing the news about 38 Talent before it gets into the entire social media.
For sure.
Yeah, so our 38 Talent, you know, .com website, there's a button as well there to actually follow our WhatsApp channel, where they get the, you know, the latest news, you know, the latest updates, you know, before everybody gets to hear. So it's an exclusive, you know, channel.
And then on the socials, what are you?
On the socials, I'll tell you, at 38, we're at 38talent.com.
38, the number 38. Also, I've asked Pascal, your CEO, this question. I'm going to ask you again so that you keep on reminding us. You know, you spoke of vibrations, you spoke of alignment. Yes. There's also the number, synchronicity.
A male and a female.
Yeah, but tell us more about the 38 actually. You must edit that out. My eyes are hectic sometimes. To synchronize, but tell us more about 38. What brought that about?
Pascal is listening. Let me say, Pascal.
Hey, shout out to Pascal all the way from Switzerland.
Yeah. Pascal, Luciano, people abroad in Europe, they are listening, actually all over the world.
Yeah.
So Pascal, I think, on the website, we'll actually have to explain the actual meaning of 38. You know, I know it's a female and a male, or a male and a female. So we need to break it down a little bit so that AV doesn't put me on the spot again.